for football now at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shough.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Still first down. Ready.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long. From the gun, it's Shough. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma, to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the Saints' 33-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Bigsby, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Taken down by McCoy. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 3-yard line.
It is second and 9. On the ground, it's the tight end. Here's third and 7. Looking to throw. Here is Shough. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on third down to convert. And now you got to go back out.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. He'll find Smith working across the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
The 38-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The Aussie Super Bowl champ, Jordan Mailata, guilty there.
Second down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
For A.J. Brown.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Taylor
It's second down. Hurts again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air again. Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Shough. Left side into the hands of Olave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shough. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Shough to throw on 2nd down. That one caught Devon Vele. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 6. Now Shough. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Headed left, buying time. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Saquon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Can the defense do it again from the 1? 3rd down now and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Saints nothing.
So So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Moreau in motion. They'll go play action here with Shough. Right side, he's got Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Shough. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Here is Shough on 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Now Shough on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Again, Hurts. Quick throw on a slant, taken in by Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the Halftime Report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He's got it about the 8. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles stakes themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Play action, it's Shough. That one out wide for Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He's got his man, that's Olave. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
On the give, this is Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
Shough to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shough. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That's going to be pulled in by Brown. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. The gain is 64.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. To throw is Hurts. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Eagles are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and
The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
No touch that. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shough. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Sack ball. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
10. Looking to throw, here is Shough. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer, and I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
In motion is Hill. On 2nd down, it's Shough. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Pack the 60.
Now Shough. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. They get Eric McCoy, the center, on that one. Throwing is Shough. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Throwing on second down, Shough. Short pass, caught by Moreau. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. They'll motion the slot man right. On third and long. Here is Shough. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's to the 25. Accelerating toward midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles keep rolling right along. 38-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shough. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Zach Ball getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives. throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
No touch, sir. No touch.
A run with Barkley. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Barkley. This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now third.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. They're going to stop him here, short of the goal line, but that flag is down, and it might set up a very interesting decision. The offense is staying put. It'll be 4th and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Saints take over.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. To the air is Shough. Here a short one to Taysom Hill.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shough.
Shough's pass. Complete to Mason to Gill. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
second down, they need 3. The air once more. Shough. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air again is Shough. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Shough to throw on 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.